I grew up in a household with two single women, my grandmother and my mother, and I saw firsthand how lies devastated our family. They were lied to, and they refused to tolerate those lies, which led to the end of their marriages. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ismael Gomez. I'm a coach, writer, and speaker, and I'm here to share with you ladies that if someone can lie about little things, they're capable of lying about everything. And I can tell you from experience, my own and the many women that I coach, that nothing will wreck a relationship faster than lies. And some of them can end up impacting your self-image, your mental health, and ability to trust other people. So in today's video, I'll break down 10 of the most common lies that men tell women but won't admit, so you can understand the psychology behind it and how some of these guys can end up wasting years of your life. So let's begin. Lie number 1. I don't find other women attractive. Alright ladies, let's be honest, we're all human. Finding someone attractive doesn't mean that you're disloyal. It means that you're human and you have eyes. It's like you go into a museum and you can appreciate a beautiful painting, but it doesn't mean that you want to buy it or take it home with you. If a man tells you that he doesn't find other women attractive, he's likely just trying to spare your feelings. But a lie is still a lie, even if it's meant to make you feel better. Because I bet that you find other men attractive too, and only an insecure person will try to deny this. Setting unrealistic expectations where you think that you can only find your partner attractive would only lead to anxiety and overthinking. That being said, this doesn't mean disrespecting you by staring at other women, following a bunch of them on social media and liking their posts. Again, admitting that someone is attractive and pursuing that person are two different things. Number 2, I've never felt this way before. This one is utterly untrue, especially in the first few months of getting to know you. Whatever he's feeling is just hormones talking. Yes, of course he's felt this way before. It's called infatuation. True deep connections take time to build. If he tells you this after you've been together for a year or so, that's a different story. Because I believe that those feelings of love are only valid when you spend a long time with this person. Third one, lies about his health. You definitely heard this one before, right? When he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well, I have to cancel our plans for tonight, I hope you don't mind." There's another even worse version of this lie, and it comes from the kind of twisted man who wants you to play his nurse or therapist. He may cry about his constant battles with depression, or even make up a heart condition of some sort. And I mean, of course, these things do exist, but some men exaggerate or invent diseases out of thin air. And I know that you're probably thinking, Ismael, that is so strange. What type of man would do this? The kind of man who wants you to believe that you're responsible for his well-being, making you feel guilty if you try to leave him. And what's even funnier is that you make these guys feel better about themselves, and eventually, once they suck the life out of you, they end up leaving you. Number 4, I promise I'll change. This one is the biggest cliche on this list, but here's the thing, ladies. Small changes are possible, okay? Maybe he can work on punctuality if he's always late, but something as serious as a pathological liar or a gambling addict, that requires a complete personality transformation, which is very unlikely. True change only happens when a person demands it of themselves. You can scream and cry and beg, but a man will never change unless he wants to change for himself. And usually, if they do change, it will take a long time. And I don't know about you, but I don't like waiting around for people to change when there's others out there willing to give you what you're looking for. Lie number 5, I have never cheated. No one wants to be seen as a cheater. Everybody wants to appear squeaky clean. Now, maybe it's true that he's never cheated, but you can't trust him this early on. And here's what you can do to find out if he's telling the truth. Act like you don't care about his past. You can even say something like, "Well, it doesn't matter to me if you cheated in the past. I mean, what you did in the past is you did it before me." And then you sit back, you smile, and you wait. If you make him feel comfortable, he just might open up and start telling you all of his wildest stories, including the times that he cheated. Number 6, your past doesn't matter to me. In the same way that I told you to act like you don't care about his past, some men will do the same approach. Don't believe it. Of course they want to know about your past, at least up to a point. They probably don't want to know all the, explicit details, but they definitely want to know about your exes and how those relationships ended. And the only reason they pretend to not care is because they don't want to appear insecure or jealous. Lie number 7, I'm single. This is probably the most common lie that my clients complain about. A lot of men like to lie about their relationship status because they want to keep their options open. If he's more attracted to you than the woman that he's with, he'll say that he's single. If he's married, he'll say that he's in the middle of a divorce, that they've been broken up for a long time. So in general, I always advise that you verify a man's relationship status before you spend too much time with him. Also, some of you watching this video might even be seeing a married man, okay? And you know that he has a wife, but you think that he's gonna leave her for you. And if you're one of those, here's my advice to you. If you try to steal a man from another woman, good luck keeping someone that's easy to get stolen. Number 8. Money and status. A lot of men think that bragging about their bank account is the ultimate turn on. Sometimes they even invent an entire career just to impress you. And even if he's wealthy, focus on his character first. Like, how did he make his money? Was it that daddy gave it to him? Is he involved in some sketchy business? Or did he make it honorably by working hard and hustling? I hang out around many wealthy men, and trust me when I tell you ladies that the way he makes his money determines a lot about the type of man he is. Number 9. We have so much in common. This kind of lie often comes from a man who's trying way too hard to be agreeable. You can easily sniff these guys out because all of a sudden they love all the same things that you do. Are you a fan of comedies? Wow, what a coincidence, so am I. Do you love going to the gym? That's so crazy, I go to the gym every week. Don't be fooled by a chameleon, because the beauty that binds a couple comes just as much from the differences as they do from their similarities. And final, number 10, body count. Men lie all the time about the number of women that they slept with. The size of the number often depends on you. Let's say that you're deeply religious and you advertise your faith openly, then he's gonna say that he's barely been with anyone. I mean, he's practically a virgin. But if he senses that you might be attracted to a man with more experience, he'll double or even triple the number of women that he's been with to make himself seem like a pro. I mean, using my own dating history as an example, when I was a teenager, okay, my first girlfriend had been with a couple of guys before me, so I didn't want to admit that I was a virgin, right? I was self-conscious about it. I wanted to seem like I had more experience than her, so I lied about it. Yes, I know, like even the messenger has lied in the past. But just like I said before, okay, about people changing, some men learn, okay, grow up and mature, while others just stay in their childish ways no matter how old they get. Alright, so now that you understand the 10 most common lies that men tell women, it's important to remember, ladies, to trust your instincts. Women are naturally intuitive, so if something feels off, it probably is. However, if you want to learn also about manipulative tactics that men use to control you, make sure you check out this video that I created on the channel. Okay, so that's it for today, ladies. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm glad that you chose me to learn about love, dating, and relationship dynamics, because like I always say, for your relationships to change, you need to change. Have a beautiful day.